guys, Fallout Girl here, and today I have a cute little Halloween DIY project that I have in mind, and I really want to show you guys. So yeah, I'm going to try to do it like the best of my ability because I haven't really done one of these, so yeah, wish me luck. So the project is going to be Coffin Gardlin. And if you don't know what a garland is, it's kind of like the stuff that you put around your door for like Christmas, you know, like that frilly stuff that goes around your door and has like little cute snowflakes and snowmen sometimes. Well, this one is going to be for Halloween. So this one is going to have like little coffins, and it's going to go all around either your window or your door, like something. It's going to go around something. So let's get started. Okay, so first off, you're going to need a box. It doesn't matter what size box you use, just that you have like a box, you know, because cardboard is like, you know, pretty tough, you know, so I think it'd be like a good garland, you know, material for like the coffin, so like if they blow around in the wind, they won't get lost and all weird. So cardboard is pretty sturdy, so I have some cardboard right here. I cut off like some of the flaps off the box, you know, and after you cut the, you know, whatever you want off, you can start off with like the flaps and like, you know, go around the box or like however you want to cut it. It doesn't really matter. You're still going to get the shape, you know, no matter what part you use. So, and it doesn't matter how small or big the coffins are, so you don't really need to do any measuring. It's pretty simple, like pretty much just go by eye, you know, like what you want to do. Some might be a little bit shorter, some might be longer. It's okay, it's garland, it's gonna be blowing around probably outside or something, like, and if people inspect it, like, they need to get a life because they shouldn't be inspecting garland that closely. So yeah, it's just like a fun little project, you know, to do. And then you want to take like a pencil, you know, any pencil will do, and you just want to like do your shape. Okay, so I drew out my shape right here. It's not the best in the world, but hey, you get what it's going to be, right? Kinda. So yeah, and then you just want to keep going, like however many that you want to do, however long you want to have your garland to be. Like, you'll have to, you know, to kind of measure like what you want, you know. So yeah. Okay, so once that you have your shapes all drawn out on your cardboard right here, I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can see that. You just want to cut them out. You can use like a box cutter, I guess, or one of those like exacto knives, but I don't have one, so I'm just taking like regular scissors and just going to go and cut them out. And be careful with whatever tools you're using to cut, because, you know, you don't want to get cut. You have to wear band-aids and stuff, so you gotta be careful when you're crafting. Ooh. I wish I had like one of those like blades or something, but it's all good. It'll get done. I'm gonna have like super strong arms after this. There we go. Didn't want to cooperate. Okay, so let me see. Cut off any like excess pieces, and yeah, should have like a kind of like that kind of shape, you know, something like that. And you want to like put them all in a safe space, you know, while they wait to be painted. And that's the next step. I can't talk. The next step is painting the little coffin. So, but first you have to cut out all the pieces that you made. Okay, so once you have all of your little coffin shapes cut out, before painting, you wanna, either take a hole puncher or somehow make a hole at the top, so that way your cord can go right straight through. So I don't have a hole puncher, but oh wait, I do have this little pair of scissors here, and these are pretty tough. You could just make a hole right, right straight through. I don't know if you can see that, but like right here, there's like a hole. And if you need to, you can make it bigger. You can just, twist it around, and it should work out just fine. Maybe even push it a little bit more through. Not too much. You don't want to just, damage the top right here. You want it to be pretty sturdy right here, like right here. So just make a big enough hole for like your cord to go through. And I think this should be big enough, possibly, for the cord. It's kind of frayed at the top right here, so possibly just have to cut that top later. And you want to do that for all of your shapes, your little coffin shapes here, and then you want to paint. So yeah, once you have like all of your holes punched out or cut out, you just want to take some basic black or whatever color you want to do. I'm just choosing black acrylic paint, and it's pretty cheap at Walmart. It's like $1 something, but you could get like a little bottle for like 88 cents. It's like really inexpensive. And a regular paintbrush, and you just want to like coat the front part first and like let all your pieces dry, and then once those are dry, you want to flip them around and do the other side. So you just want to take like a little bit of paint on your hand, or like you don't have to have it on your hand. I just do that. Like a little bit, I don't know, I just put like a little dab so it doesn't get too crazy. That, saturate your brush a little bit, and just paint like so. Paint around like the little holes, that you made, in case any of the cardboard is showing. And you want to paint around the edges too. So yeah, you want to do like the whole front and back. You might need 2 coats, like your first coat that you're doing now, and then like once it's dry, like another coat in case there's like little spots that haven't had paint on them yet. Or if you just want to make it darker, you can do it. Once it dries, then you should know if you need to go over it again with more paint. Most of the time, like one paint job is good, but you might need more just in case, later on. So you're just doing it like so. You want to get all the edges right here, like all up in here as well. All the edges. Right. Oops, sorry. All right here. You want to get in there and try to get them to like the best that you can. Sometimes it's hard, but it's good to try. In case you need more, you could just go back, press, and like a little bit more. Oops. And of course you're going to like maybe get paint on yourself, so it's non-toxic and it washes off pretty well. I've never had any problems with it, like staining my skin or anything. But it does stain like fabric. If you leave the paint on your fabric and let it dry, it will stain your clothes. So that's like a little tidbit that you should know. Overall, this is just like a fun little project to do, you know, pretty easy, inexpensive, you know. You're just pretty much like recycling in a way, because you're taking old cardboard that you're not even going to use anyway and turning it into something really cool, you know, and decorative, you know, for the holiday. Why not, right? And you don't have to spend money on a whole bunch of money on decorations. So see, pretty easy and simple. Not too much work. You don't really have to like glue or sew anything. If you want to, you can glue like, you know, sequins or do some glitter work on here with like some glue, hot glue, and some glitter, or regular Elmer's glue would be fine, you know, whatever you prefer to do. I like to do like, you know, with this kind of stuff, you know, just simple Elmer's glue, nothing too outrageous. Like hot glue can be expensive depending on what brand you're using, so I prefer to use like the Elmer's glue or like, you know, some cheap dollar store glue. It's not really a big deal. So you want to have your piece looking something like this, you know, black, you know, or whatever color you're preferring, you know. You want evenly coated, and you just sit it down carefully and like let it dry. Then once all your pieces are dry, then you want to go and switch it to the other side and flip it and paint it. You know, the same concept for the front you want to do for the back as well. Okay, so once you have all of these painted on both sides, you know, and all around the edges, you want to take some of this like hemp cord, or I think you could take paracord if you want to, but this is what I found at Joann's. It was a roll of hemp cord. So you want to like, you know, kind of, you know, eyeball like how much you need, and you might need a lot. I'm warning you, you might need a lot. And always more is best, of course, because you can cut off, you know, excess, but you can't like you can't really do anything if you cut it too short. You know what I mean? So make sure you have like a lot, because you're gonna need it. So I know I look crazy with all this string, but trust me, it's well worth it. Okay, so you want to go all the way back to your beginning. Okay. All the way through. Okay. So for your garland, you want to take one of your little coffins here and put the cord right straight through it. You know, make like a little space, like, you know, about this much, maybe 3 inches. I think this is more. I don't know, like, I'm bad at measuring, but like enough, you know. And you just want to circle around like so. You want to take this, you know, put it around. Just put it around. You want to go right back through the hole. And it might be a little difficult to go through, of course. Once you got through, make sure you have it nice, pull through and secure. So you kind of want it to look like that, you know, oops, like that. Nice loop. Then, just take it, you want to continue it for all down, all the way through. Put that one that you just did to the side there, you want to go all the way back down over here, follow the cord. I might have cut off a lot more. Well, I think I'm going to cut off some, actually. Right about here. It'll be fine. And you want to take another one, of course. Go through. You want to go through the hole that you made. Oops. You want to go through the hole. If it'll ever go through. You know, sometimes they get caught on stuff. So, wiggle it through. Like so. I might have to snip a piece, you know, if it gets frayed, because it just becomes a pain in the butt once it's frayed. Put it all the way through here. Oops. All the way back. Pretty much to the beginning, you know. Find a good space. Think about that much. And then you want to take your string, hold this, hold it in place, like so, like that. You know, you just want to kind of clamp it with your finger here. Take the cord, like so, and you want to wrap it like you did right in. Right. Okay. I got caught all over my finger. Sometimes it will get tangled. You don't keep it, I guess, in a good line, clear line, I guess. Usually it works its way out once you go through it. See? Then you have to find the end. Oh wow. See, they don't show the struggle on these like DIY shows. They make it look all easy. Well, I'm telling you now. Sometimes. Okay, sorry guys. It died. The tablet. So I'm back. So, you know, right where we left off, pretty much. Hold it like this, and then go through string here, endless amounts of string, pretty much, it seems, till you get to the end. If you ever get to the end, it's just long, and it takes patience, you know. That's pretty much the art of it, patience. You want to move your fingers a little bit like so, and you want to just put it here. Oops. Oh no. Okay. Found my string. I thought I had to go all the way through that again. Put it through the hole here. Wiggle it through. Have to do some like hocus pocus stuff just for it to go through, pretty much, it seems. Just a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, so you wanna, I finally got some of it through. So you wanna use your finger and your thumb as like, kind of like a guide for the string cord. And you just wanna, you know, tangle up in it. Make sure that it's clear. Move anything out of the way, and then just keep going. Pretty much that it should. It should look like the other one. See, like this. See, like that. Oops. Like, you can't really tell, but it should look like that. You know. It's hard to see, I know. Like something like, you know, like a loop at the top. You want to have this loop at the top so that way it stays in place. And you just keep doing that for each one that you cut out. So, yeah. It might take a while, but trust me, if you have the patience, it's well worth it, and I think it will look cool. So, yeah.
Drugs. But we do. Visit us at drugfree.org. Stay informed by downloading the KYMA News 11 app. You're watching KSWT.
Okay, well, that was my video. I hope you liked it, and leave a comment if you made one yourself. And don't forget to share, and of course subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye everyone.